What's up, Diecast community? This is Ryan here with. Actually, this is not a mail call. This is actually something that I had purchased on Facebook from a guy that sells online. I'll put the information in here. Maybe y'all would check him out. He's pretty good, pretty reasonable on his prices, and if you're looking for certain things, he might be able to help you out. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around and start showing you what I picked up. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get this started. This is what I picked up online. Guy had some auctions, or not really auctions, I guess I should say. They're actually just items that are up for bid, and first come, first serve. So starting up, we're going in with some of the blue cards from the 90s. I picked up this first edition, or I guess at this time they're called new models. The Mercedes-Benz Unimog. It's in really good shape. The card's in pretty decent shape. There's a couple veins. One thing I noticed about these old cards, and it kind of had a flashback. I remember that these cards, you get the veins, if you collect in the card, they can hide really easy unless you really get one under the light. But this one, I mean, for being over 30 years old, it's in pretty good shape. So, and I like the Castro Research Team livery with the white body, and then it goes into the plastic base here, I guess, or metal base with like the two-tone red there. Gives a nice contrast. Looks good. Of course, back then they really didn't do any headlight details or taillight details unless they were somehow incorporated into the body, like right there. The grill kind of separates that. But yeah, that's one of the first ones there. Let's see, next on the list here. Which I just opened these up just to kind of get it going faster, is the blue with the faded white bottom Chevy Stalker, and with the Chevy livery and 7 spokes. That looks really good. I mean, really, I haven't even pulled the tape off. That's how recent I've opened this. So, but yeah, but that's a nice one right there to have. And then I got a couple of loose cards here, but we're gonna get to them later. We're gonna go ahead and do the carded cards first. All right, back to carded cards. I showed this one a while back because I did open it up, but I didn't go all the way through this box. But here is the Ruby Passion limited edition. I had this card back when I first was collecting, or maybe my second go around, because there was kind of periods where when I was a kid, I changed through different types of toys, Transformers, Mask. I was pretty much still in car phase. I mean, I really kind of got out of the G.I. Joes and Star Wars and all that stuff probably in the well, I guess the early 80s, and then I think there was like a Ghostbusters phase there with my brother. And, you know, I like the Ecto-1, of course, and, you know, I played around with some of that stuff with him back when he was younger than me, so it was still kind of fun. You got to do that, but I jumped back into cars pretty heavy in the late 80s and collected up to about 92, 93, and then I stopped. But I'm back now and getting some of these cars that I had before that I enjoyed, so, but yeah, here's the... it's a limited edition. I don't remember how I got this car. I just remember I found a guy that sold and I guess traded and sold limited edition cars of different brands. I think he was, at this time, it was like Racing Champions was pretty hot and heavy at that time. You know, you couldn't go wrong with buying one of them because it seemed like everybody wanted one. And then you see what the end result is now. Nobody. I mean, I guess now they actually are coming back in some ways that I see online, but I remember for the longest time nobody wanted those things. Last 15 years. But here's another Mercedes in the military, like Desert Storm type livery with the green top. But as you can tell, it's new paint style, but still on the blue card, but it's changed its name or number, collector number, Went from 158 to 239. And then, let's see. What else we got here? Oh, okay, so then we got the Easter edition cars, or one of them. 69 Camaro. And this is the RS front end, not the standard. 2014 Easter. That's a pretty nice paint stripe or stripes livery. Kind of got a, I would say it's more kind of, I guess it could be along the lines of a Yinko, that stripe right there, but still, I mean, I like how they did the meatball as in the egg with the 14 in it. That's pretty cool. Which represents 2014, which I think that's what year it is. Yep, there we go. And yeah, it's not bad looking. Card's pretty decent. I like that green. It's got a lot of nice metallic in it. Look at that, how it just lights up in the... It just really looks good. Yep. All right. Try to add a little more light to this if I can. Come on. I got this little light on the side of this camera and it just does not want to bend, even though it's claiming that it will. Whew, okay, well, I don't know. We'll just have to work with what we got there. So, anyways. All right, put that bad boy over there. Moving on. All right, so this is another variation of the Unimog. It's got the white wheels. If somebody knows about what the deal is, I haven't read up on this, but as you can tell, it's got white wheels. I guess that's the off-road version of the tri-blade wheel or something like that, I guess. Throw-in star. That type of deal. But yeah, with the faded white card. So there's another variation. I don't know if there's a color swing on that, if it's darker or not. I noticed there's not a lot of, see how there's a lot of orange or yellow in there? This one doesn't really have that. There's a faded, maybe it was a tampo error, I don't really know. You know, you make so many of these, the colors. Either, I guess, when they do the batches of colors, sometimes they're dried up on there and they're stamping it down. Who knows? I mean, there's a bunch of ways of, you know, things can happen. But yeah, there's all three variations right there. Sorry, but there you go. And let's see what else we got here. Here's the Davey Allison T-Bird Stalker. I guess they didn't get the rights to Davey Allison, but I know his last paint scheme was all black with the Haviland in yellow. And I think the star was a little bigger than that. And then they had the big yellow 28 on top. And I think it was black, pink, and black. Nice livery. They did a pretty good job on this T-Bird. I think this is like the second or third color variation or paint scheme. I think the original one was Motorcraft. Don't have one, but I'm pretty sure of it. And I'm pretty sure it was in this. No, I don't think it was in this card. It was in the. Oh God. It's the one I think it has like the mountains in the background, and it's got this big like laser like phase coming into the foreground with the car in front of it. Maybe laser beamish, if you want to call it that. But anyways, yeah, another nice blue card to add to the collection. I'm pretty happy to have a lot of these. Kind of like making up for lost time after getting rid of a lot of them. Oh, here we go, mystery car. What we got here? Let's reveal it. There we go. There we go. Check that out. The 34 Ford 3-window. I guess this is, pretty sure this is, yeah, this is the ZZ Top Ford. Or I don't think they ever got the copyrights to it. They probably got in trouble for that. But anyways, yeah, it's got the basic wheels on it. Nice little flame livery going on it. Down the back by the rumble seat. I guess these are made in Malaysia at this time. Yep. Nice shiny base. That looks good. Not bad for what, 30-something years old? Yeah, 31. I like it a lot. Guess we'll just put the tape back on it. Give it a... there we go. Let's get that back on there. There we go. There we go. All right. Next one we got here. Okay, the Camaro. 93 in, I guess, SCCA racing form with the race net on that side, which I'm not really understanding why there's a race net on that side, unless they just accidentally, I don't know. Never really thought about why that was on there. Oh, we got the logo on the back, Hot Wheel logo, which I guess they started doing this. I can't remember him. My blue card at Cars had that. I don't know if that was a later edition. I noticed sometimes on some of these cards, if you look in the background behind the car, see how it's just blue? Well, if you look at this one, it's highlighted in like a light blue. Now, I don't know if it's from a different plant, because I don't know how many plants they had. They probably had at least one or two. Let's see it on that side. Let's see. Well, Malaysia, so beats me. I don't know. Guess that's what they had in stock, and you know what? Throw it on there. Let's do it. That's what they did. But that's the 93 Camaro in the race form. I believe they did a convertible too. But I'm pretty sure there's no similarity in the casting. But you could tell that it's basically the same body style. Here's a classic one right here, the mini truck, which pretty sure this is a Nissan. I always look at that front end. It tells me it just looks like a Nissan. I don't think they ever got the rights to put that on there. But even though they were making cars, other Nissan models like the 300Z. But like it screams the 90s, the mini truck craze. That was oh man, that was just going on like crazy in the early 90s. With the spinning beds and the lifting the trucks up with the, air ride was, I guess, just coming into the deal, I guess, and then they still were using hydraulics, but yeah, I mean, I know they just did when they reissued the mini truck, of course they did it in a Nissan, so that tells you right there that's what they based this out of. And they actually commemorated this one with the same motif on it, the same livery. And they didn't go all out with the convertible top and all that, but still, it was nice they paid tribute to that. And this is a nice one to have. And of course, it's the 90s version of the first edition. So, yes, sir. All right, we got next. Here we go. A blast from the past again. You can see where we're going with the 90s theme here, which I think I said earlier. But anyways, here we have the Pontiac Banshee. Was a prototype. I don't really think a lot of characteristics or anything followed onto any, later models. I mean, kind of gives you like a futuristic Trans Am Pontiac Firebird look, I guess. I mean, it looks cool. I remember when I seen the car in Hot Rod Magazine, I thought, well, it's, cutting edge. It's the 90s. A lot of plastic, a lot of resin. I wonder if this car is still around. Got the old Ultra Hots, which I noticed a lot of people don't like the Ultra Hots, but, it was Hot Wheels, and they were trying to do something with the wheels. Yeah, they had real riders too, but that was kind of fading out. I mean, the one thing I remember at that time was the California Customs. They had some, and then they started doing that 2-piece plastic wheel. But moving on here, well, this is not the new first edition or new model. It's you know, the new Model 2, I just thought about that. You have to use it a loosely term because some cars just get new paint schemes. And then they call it a new model, which cracks me up because there's a couple like that. I'll try to, if I find one, I'll get into that. But it just thought it was on my mind there. But this is the, I guess, second variation of the Hummer because I think the first one had more of a lighter beige. Almost had like a pinkish tint in it. But with the, like, Desert Storm livery, I guess you would say, because this was 91. Yep, and the Gulf War was either just starting up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was going on around this time. Or this is 92, so I know the war ended pretty quickly. For some of you all that maybe you can comment if you all watched the channel. And if you do, I appreciate that. It's nice that some people get some information off that or comment. I appreciate that, you guys. It really does. It's really cool that people actually watch and like what I say or what I show. I appreciate that. So, yeah. Moving on. Trying to make sure this is going to be not a super long one. Corgi casting. When Mattel bought Corgi, I guess it was in the late 90s because this is 98, 97, 96, so 97. But I noticed Corgi castings, they have these stamping numbers, which I guess is one of the first of the Hot Wheels packages to get stamping like that, because I know the newer ones have it up in the corner, I think. Sometimes they don't, but a lot of times they do. But I don't know if this is a China car, I guess. What's that, China? Yep, made in China. So, but yeah, this is a casting Mattel just, I guess after they bought them, they took over and made it their own in some ways. It's a cool little London taxi cab. It's got the actual rear doors opening, which is a really weird location where the door is. Usually the door would be closer back here, but then again, it is a British taxi, so I would have to look into more of that. But yeah, it's got the 5-star wheels. I guess the new basic wheel, you would say. But yeah, it's a nice little casting to have, Corgi. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh yeah. Okay, guys. This is some stuff I definitely remember getting. The Gleam Team editions, 57 T-Bird, where they had the plastic bodies with this, like, the body was plastic, but it also had like a texture on it. Kind of cool. Kind of gives you like a, not a brushed aluminum, but well, kind of a brass looking with the, oh, what is it, where they take like, machine it to, like, I think like the Trans Am's dash is sort of like that, but it has that type of finish to it. Looks good. I mean, it's a different approach. It's another way to, you know, get people's attention. And look back here. See, it's got like a mirror in the back to show you the other side, to really make it shine. But yeah, that looks good. Excuse me, guys. Here we go. Moving on to another one. The Stingray. I'm gonna say this is a 77 vet, 76, R5. They all pretty look similar until you get to 78, where they put in they changed that design on the back of the car, the whole back end for the. I guess that's actually the pace car year too, 25th anniversary car. 78 was, and yeah. Corvette Stingray, and it's got that little back chrome mirror type deal on the back of the card. Looks good. Also from 92. Blue car strong today, I tell you that much. Let's see. some good stuff to them. Really happy with what I purchased. I hadn't really got the good look at these, so you are looking. I'm almost looking at these for the first time you all are. Sorry, tongue twisted, tied, or whatever you want to call it. Another Corgi casting, 57 T-Bird, made in China. Almost looks like that. It's an unspun back there. Could be wrong, but. Yeah, I guess it's got a little smooshy in there. I guess they did push it down, but man, that back one doesn't look like it at all. Neither does the front, really. But anyways, yeah, this is definitely different from Mattel's casting, as you can tell. I'm pretty sure Larry Wood did the casting or designed that, but that's kind of cool. You can get a comparison. They're about the same size, yeah, but you know, you got the Mattel, or I guess Hot Wheels version. That's all. You know, the big wheel in the back and the smalls in the front. And then this is more of the classic look with the regular size all the way around. This one's got the Continental kit on the back end. It's got detail on it, and tail lights are done, and oh yeah, the headlights are done. I mean, also this is plastic up here, but I'm telling you, if I brought one out from the early 80s, there's no detail on these. I don't even think, I have a mystery model that was probably one of the most recent that they did, and there's no detail in that, but that's actually probably one of my favorite, is the mystery model, because they gave it that classic look. But then again, I'm pretty sure there's another one with Thrill Riders on it. Like, matter of fact, I'm going to be picking one up here soon, so I'll have to show that to you guys. But, yep, that is everything from the first box. Now, the second box here, same guy. I just got some at another date, but I really haven't even looked at these. I have glanced at these and showed a picture of them, but I really haven't looked at them. So, here's some more stuff. All right. Oh, cool. I think there was another card in the bottom there. I must have moved it down, but yeah, Jeff here, he's on Facebook if you want to look him up, or if you need more information. I'll probably put something in the video, but yeah, he sent me this little 20th anniversary license plate to put on your bike, man. That's pretty cool for a 20th anniversary. I've never seen that before. And that never came with anything I ever bought in the 80s, so that's pretty cool. But one car I'm looking for is the Indy Pace car. It says 20th anniversary. If anybody knows about that car, or any, if anybody has any way to find one, or know anybody has one, let me know. I appreciate it. But another car we got here is the 57 Chevy. And that's a classic livery right there. I remember that in the early 80s. They carried this paint style for a couple more years. This is definitely a 91. Where's the 90? Oh, it's there, it is, down at the bottom. Yeah, but yeah. Put that up with the exposed motor, which they did either or on this body style. So I guess they had two castings of this with the velocity stacks. And I'm gonna have to say it's you're gonna laugh, but that looks like a Ford motor. Look at those valve covers are sitting in there. Because usually Chevy motors are more rectangled. That one's, they kind of come in. Matter of fact, Oldsmobile motors do the same thing. But anyways, it still looks good. I love that. I kind of always like that where they did the interior same color as the windows. Or it's the same piece of plastic, but they did that at T-Bird too. That's just fun. I like it. I know some people are like, oh, this is not accurate. It's a freaking Hot Wheel, man. It's a toy car. I mean, Hot Wheels has gotten a lot better with adult collectors of stuff. Not saying they're 100% on point, but it is better. Next one. Here we go. Nissan Custom Z, or 300Z. I remember when this car came out. This came out right around the same time. This is the second color of it. And I don't remember getting the gold metal speed wheels. I just, I guess they're still ultra hot wheels. But these cars, well, I can't really. Yeah. Oh, see that? See how the wheel's more flexible? I was looking at the new Ultra Hots, and they're using the same molding for the wheel, but man, the axles are so stiff on these things. These have so much more flexibility in them. But yeah, I know the new casting looks more close to it, but I think I don't know if Larry Wood designed this car. I never really looked up the details on that. I noticed when I go on that fandom page, they have the designer on there, but I don't know. But yeah, this is the second color of this car, and I know they think they have some more wheel variations at this point, or are getting ready to when they go into that faded white blue card. I guess we had a sticker on here at one time. But I mean, relatively the car's in pretty good shape for being over 30 years old. Hell, I'm impressed. But 91, so 92. But another nice car to have there. All right, let's see. We'll save these two for last. All right. Let's see. Well, got another 34 Ford. I'm fixing the tape on these guys so you can see this better. All right, another 34 Ford. Ooh. Yeah, see, I know when I look on these cards online, you don't really see that because they hide so well. But, you get that line on there, that light on there, you can definitely see them. But still, it's a 30-year-old car, and it's relatively still all there. Nice little livery there, variation. Looks good with the old basic wheels on there. Oh, here we go. One a little older than that. This one will definitely be, oh yeah. All right, here's one. This one is not as easy to find as the white one, but this is the maroon one, the Talbot Lago. Does that got metallic in it? No, just the way to. Nope, it's just regular enamel. But the maroon one's not a very easy one to find. But yeah, I know the newer ones have Hot Wheel logo somewhere back here in like a oval shape, or maybe on the windshield. Could be wrong, or maybe it's more up onto the trunk area, the boot. But it's got the classic basic wheels with white walls on it, and I'm gonna say this is 88, 87, 87. Wow. And I like how they used to have this in the back where you can check them off. That was kind of a cool thing they did. Kind of missed that in some ways, but in other ways you gotta move on. So anyways, yeah, I like it. Nice. Here we go. Another one for y'all. Yeah, like I said, I haven't even really looked at these at all. I mean, I've just kind of moved the paper away so I can pull them out a little faster. But yeah, the Nissan Hardbody, which that's basically what I thought the mini truck was. This big blower motor in the back. I know a lot of guys would probably like to use that for customs. And probably some of y'all have, so anyways. I know there's a couple variations of this. I think there's one with a yellow light bar and interior, and it kind of integrates it into the front bumper, the headlight area. But yeah, it's a nice one to have. Blue car from probably 91, 92. Yep, 92. Awesome. Awesome sauce. next, I got the, wow, didn't realize all this tape was gonna be on here. Good thing he does it. I do like this. That does keep these cards or the blisters from getting busted out. You got these cards shaking in the mail and they go everywhere. Just one good smack on the side and you got a new hole inside your blister if you collect on the card. But yeah, the Ford stake bed truck, moving part, back flips up. It's been around for, at this time, for at least 10 years at this point. It's had different paint styles, of course. I think I have a couple myself. That looks good. Wrap it. It's a Ford 9000. If you ever see one of these, the real 9000s, right up in the grill, right up in your teeth if you see it in the mirror. But it's a cool little work truck. All right, let's see what else we got here. I guess I should just like take these off at the same time with y'all. We'll all see them together. Another limited edition. The 56 Flash Cider or the 56 Chevy. However you want to call it. This is a limited edition. I wonder what makes it a limited edition. I didn't realize that it said it on there because when I saw the card, it was just the card I was looking at. That's another thing when you buy some of these cards, you don't see the whole card unless you ask. And I didn't see all that, but you know, what the heck, right? Still looks pretty good. I'll clean it up, it'll look fine. But yeah, I like that black with the classic white walls. I'd never seen that variation like that before that I can recall. I don't think I had one like that. All right, here we go. Zender Fact 4. I'll turn this light off. I can't even get this. This is useless. Yeah, the metallic blue. This must be the second paint variation. Comes in also a metallic silver, which you can see all that metallic in there. Flakage with the Ultra Hots. Looking good. I like the blue. Yeah, this is probably the I guess next paint color. I don't know. They probably had a couple more, because they definitely had a couple of. I think this was in like the revealer set. Oh yeah, we're really getting to some old stuff now. Here we go. Custom Corvette. That big old gold Corvette motif on the hood, and like the it's the pretty similar to the actual emblem on the car, right up in your teeth. Definitely got some nice 80 graphics on it. Well, I guess early 90s. Yeah, 91 again. Been sitting around a lot because look at all the dust right there. It's definitely been having some shelf time. But it's a nice car. Look at that. Pretty clean. I mean, it looks like it's just literally just been pulled out of the box for sitting for 30-something years. You know, I mean, most of these look good. I mean, heck, to survive this long for 30 years, God, even with the Redline cars, it's amazing some of those cars survive. All right, let's see. Okay, got me. You know how I love my Oldsmobiles, so I got me another one with the 5-dot wheels. I didn't have this one, and it's a faded white card. I think I have a couple. I got the 7-spoke. I think there's a 3-spoke. Basic, and maybe a white one, but I don't think I have that one. I haven't really looked this up. But yeah, this is the second design. Larry Wood did the first 70 442. They did this one, I guess, for the Demolition Man movie. It came out in around the same time. So this would be this is the main line, because I think this is the first time it showed up in mainline in this paint scheme. And the red one was for the Demolition Man, the cube set, which I know you all have seen that, some of you all. If not, look it up. It's pretty neat, pretty interesting to look at. you know, if you like a little variation in your collection, you can probably buy one at a reasonable price. Ooh, here we go. The Ram truck. Oh yeah, look at that. In yellow. With the 7 spokes. Pretty decent card. You know, at this time, if I actually can go to the store and find them in the good cards, or find them in cards myself, or I can look at a lot of them, then I'll try to find the best card. But when it comes to these, you know, unless you're actually there looking at it and it's in your hands and you can make that decision there versus online, then, you know, that's good. But if not, you just do the best you can with your investigation with your peepers on the old computer screen. Ooh, I see this one's trying to make a breakout for it. It's got a bit of a, look at that. It's definitely trying to pop out, yeah. Oh, well. Still, I think this used to be a crack up at one time. I think the grill used to be would roll around. You'd be crunched up the grill. I'm not for sure on that. Maybe somebody can fill in the blank on that one. But yeah, nice. I think this is the second variation of this. I think it came in black too, or white. I think the back's almost right, but I'm pretty sure the truck was actual white. Next, let's see. All right, 93 Camaro, another actual race livery with Jack Ballin on there. Nice little car. 25th anniversary logo on the side there. If my phone can focus. Too much glare, I guess. I can see it, but I can't get it to focus. Sorry, guys, but yeah, right there is the 25th anniversary logo. I tried. It's a nice little metallic flake blue with the bottom's white. It looks like the base is gray. Yep, gray base. Sorry. I'm not going to pull all this tape off right now. I'll show these again later on, but I wanted to get another video out. So, yeah, they're gold medal car. This is my second one. Who's the other gold medal car? I know there's another one. Oh, that's right. 300Z. So there's 2 gold medal Ultra Hots. Like it, love it, live it, dream it, all that good stuff. We're gonna wait to show you those. We're gonna stay at the blue ones right now. All right. Well, I didn't really, you know, I kind of, when I worded this, it made it sound like I wanted both, so I kind of like stuck with it and said, okay, I'll just get both. And this is the Oz Aurora. This is the, believe it or not, the Oz Aurora was actually introduced the same time that the new Cassian, the 442, the yellow one I showed you earlier. But I didn't know there was 2 variations of this. There might be another one. But this is the first time it was in the main lines, which was 92. Yeah. It's not bad design. It's a little off. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. I'm glad they actually made an Oldsmobile. Hell, at half time you can't even find them in die-cast. I mean, they're kind of a obscured car or division. But yeah, they make this in a clear window and a tinted window. And I had the clear, and he had a dark one, or a dark tinted window. And I said, if one of those are dark windows, I said, I'll buy them. When I said them, pretty much meant both of them. So, ta-da! I have both now that he had. Awesome. All right, let's see here. We got another one here. Okay. Yes. The Vector Avtec WX3. New model. Now, I do have one of these, and it's in the basic, or the new basic 5-spoke wheel. And now, cool, weird thing about this is a 3-piece car, or 3-piece car. Well, 4-piece, I guess, including or a 5-piece with the window. But it's a plastic top, which sits on the metal body the lower part of the body. It looks like this actually the wing's metal too, so it kind of slips underneath there. And it's on a plastic base. Yes. But they didn't really... This car really didn't get much attention in the main line. I think it came out a couple... I think it came out in a 5-pack in black. Somebody help me. I think did it come out in the Need for Speed series they did it in, I don't know, early 2010s, late, mid, something like that. I think it was mid, right before I started collecting. But I didn't have this wheel variation. This is the one I had when I was collecting last time. He had one, boom, now I got one again. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that, man. You did a really awesome job packing this stuff. I am impressed. All right. Sorry about the video, guys, but this is a lot of cars. So. And honestly, I got another box to show y'all, but it's not going to be in this one. So we'll just have to stay tuned for that one. All right. Another blue / fade into card. Oh, looks like the wheels are... Looks like we got a broken spring or something on the back of this bad boy. But it's looks like it's pearl white with the pinkish orange splatter paint. Pretty neat. Bywayman, which basically to me is square body. I mean, it definitely screams square body when you look at that front end. And the taillights, I mean, look at the taillights, boom. I mean, I don't know why they didn't try to get the rights, or maybe they just thought, nah, we got part of, you know, got the Vet, Camaro. We'll just slide through the copy the body style on that one, but that's the Bywayman, which is basically a Chevy square body. Here we go. I didn't have this one in the collection. I never had this one, this variation paint style. So this is probably one of the newer ones, 97. Look at KB Toy Store. Had to tell you, look, this is what it's going to cost you. Don't worry about scanning it. We're sticking a sticker here. Live it. Deal with it. Boom. KB Toy Stores. Even though they're not around no more. We're not around here. I'm pretty sure they've closed their doors. But, yep. 97 is what we were trying to... Oh, 96. Okay. So still a 90s, relatively 90s. Not going into 2000s yet. It's nice gold, metallic, white interior with the tinted windows, which that one actually sits pretty decent on the base, or on the body. It's got a lot of nice clear on that. Ooh, that does look good. With the new basic 5-spoke wheels. It's opening hood, which they don't do that no more. This was the car that got me back into collecting. For some reason, I wanted the original new model of this when it came out, I think in 83 or 4. And I found one online. And then I started going to antique malls, and boom, Ryan's collecting again. But yeah, all right. Here we go. Now, I love buses. I love anything like that. It's just, they're one of my little favorite things. And he had this, and I was like, gotta have it. The prices were really good, too, just to let you know. They were really decent. They weren't like, you know, oh my God, awesome, you know, price. I mean, they were really fair, decent prices. I was happy with them. In my opinion, y'all might think these are bargains, which they probably could be. But it didn't matter. I liked them. I bought them, and I'm here to show them to you. But this is the Chrome Silver Series school bus, which is basically a Ford school bus. I remember getting on a kid with this. This is the bus I rode in. That or I want to say international, but I love the chrome look of this. It just looks cool, and the 7-spoke wheels, man. It just looks good. White interior. I love it. Look at that Asian, or not Asian, I'm saying the ancient fingerprint on there from the plant, the factory. I meant agent. Sorry. Don't get mad. It accidentally came out like that. But yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm so happy to have these cars. I didn't want some blue cars in my car collection, and now I'm getting them. All right, here's another one. The Chevy Stalker. And this is like kind of a non-Dale Earnhardt tribute type deal. It's got the 3 on there, but you know, it's not in the same design as the 3 on his car. But it's black. It's got a little, I guess, a Tampo era, I guess you want to call that, or just ran out of paint at that point, putting it on. But it's got the Chevy 350 on the top of the hood with the stripes. It's not bad done. It's done in the classic Hot Wheel scheme with the large tires in the back and small in the front. It's all metal too, which is cool. Metal frame, as you can tell. I'm trying to cut this down as much as possible, guys. So, nice car to have, though. We're getting there. All right, another Chevy Stalker. Oh, and this is the Crazy Flake paint scheme. This also has a metal base, as you can tell. But look at that. It's like a pink or gold flake. You know what really would make this car right, and I don't know why they didn't do it? The gold Ultra Hots. That would just look right on this car. This is a Malaysia car. But, yeah. That looks good. And they kept the yellow interior, I see. Or is this silver? No, it's silver. They changed color. So, yeah. See that? Now, see what I'm saying about that? Look at that. Well, okay, this is a different back with the metal flake paint. But see how they got that light blue banner in the back? And this one's just a standard card all the way through? That's wild, isn't it? I wonder just why they did that. All right. Oh, man, we are rolling through some cars. That is crazy, guys. Look at that. Yeah, that went a little crazy. Why not? So, we got some more cards out of the package. Lucy's. Here we go. The Auburn 852. One of my favorite cars when I was a kid. Just love that classic 50s or 30s look. These Auburns were based out of Auburn, Indiana, with Duesenberg and Cord. So, and these were some of the Luxo cars, luxury cars you could get at that time, you know, to compete with Cadillac and I guess Chrysler had some decent cars because they were a luxury company too at the time because they were the top of the line. Pierce Arrow, I guess you would say. You know what I'm saying? Just those luxury cars. There were so many makes back then. But I love the looks of this. It just screams 30s looks. I mean, just the bow tail in the back. It's called the bow tail speeder. There's a movie with John Candy, and he drives this model car, but it's all white. I guess that's one of the reasons I like the car. It was Who's Harry Crumb? If you ever want to look up a movie or like John Candy, look up that movie. It's pretty funny. He plays a private detective that likes to disguise himself. And he's a character. You can watch it and judge for yourself. It's pretty good. But yeah, I love this. Great look on this with the red fenders and everything. I know they were plastic, but sometimes they change these colors. Like I think there's a yellow one with brown fenders. I mean, I wouldn't mind having one, but I wouldn't own one in real life, those colors. But anyways, yeah, Auburn 852. Next one, here we go. Now, I didn't know this was in the package, so I have one loose too, but which is, I'm not going to show this one, but that's the same thing. I might do something with that one, but I just wanted to show you that I did get two. But, you know, I don't know. I didn't think about looking at the... this has a blue tint. I think this one's gray. I'll have to look at that, but... yeah, it might be left alone as a variation. But, yeah, this is the... basically the 81... I guess 79, 80, 81 Camaro. D28. It was in a different Hot Wheels lineup. They were like a pullback, I believe. And the T-Bird was in that. The 55 Chevy was in that set. And the T-Bird I'm talking about was not the 57. It's like the 77, 78 body style. I think it was an El Camino in that set. I think it's called Scorchers. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's called Scorchers. Don't have any of those. I like to find a couple. But, yeah, this is where I don't know why they just didn't leave the tint the windows black. Or I don't even know why they couldn't just put the Trans Am or Hot Bird interior in here. I'm pretty sure it's pretty similar. But, yeah, this is the craziest thing ever on this car. So, I mean, it's a good, decent casting on the outside. I mean, it doesn't have any, you know, lines for the door, but I see door handles. But if you look at this car, I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. There's no interior. You basically see all the casting of the inside of the base. You can see where the base stamps down into the frame on this thing. Really weird. I'm surprised Mattel let that go out, but then again, you know, you're making cars as fast as you can, so, you know, cut corners wherever. But it's a decent looking car. I mean, I like how they kind of did it with that, I don't know, to me, I feel like it's like a Spectra Flame orange over a white, like, base paint. I mean, that's all I can really call it. I know there's probably another name for it, but it's not bad. But it's another blue car with the faded bottom, so it's probably 95. No, it's 91. I don't get that. I'm lost on this deal. Maybe somebody can fill that in on me one day. But anyways, I just wanted to get these out to you all. Okay, here we go. Another one. Ford Aerostar. Now, I have the other variation of this one. Yeah, this is the other variation. I don't know what's up with me with Aerostars lately, but never owned one. Nobody in my family did. Friend that built models when we were in a car club. He had one. His family had one. But yes, the Speedy Pizza Delivery. Pepperoni, sausage, cheese, and anchovies. Combination of deliciousness. Everything but the anchovies. I can't deal with that. Anyways. But there's one with the phone number on it and one without. And there'll probably be something else that I'm missing on one. Probably a base variation. But yeah, I have the one without now, or previously, and now I got one with the number. So, yeah, Ryan sometimes will do variations if he pays attention close enough. But nice blue card. Now, I noticed that the numbers changed down here. They've made them smaller. Now, I don't know if that's an older 91 card or a newer. I guess this would be an older one because it's got the speed points. But then again, I thought older ones than this, than the blue card, have a little packet down here that lets you join that. And they decided to quit doing that and put it on the back of the card. Another thing, I don't know when all that changed, but still, mysteries of Mattel. Okay, 2 more guys, and then we're getting into just a couple other things, and then we're done. So stick in there. If you made it this long, you're doing good. If you can deal with my commentary, I appreciate it. I ain't the best at it, but we just do what we can. The OG school bus. I think this is around the first time this came out. I don't think it came out in the earlier non-blue card. But, yeah, basically the same thing. It's the chrome one, Ford. It's a Ford, looks like the 85 Ford, not 85, yeah, the 85 Ford F-150, or up 250s. Looks similar to that in the front end. Can't use that, trust me, it's a flip nose or anything. There's not really anything to use off it. Just when I see that front end, I just, you know, it screams 84, 85, 86, 87 F-150, I believe. I think 88 is when they really changed up the front nose on it. But yeah, thought it was a cool one to have. I had it before, and now I got the, you know, I have the chrome one now, so I'm pretty stoked to have both these in my collection. I like variety, so that's something I like. Just I like Oldsmobiles, that's my thing, but I like all makes and models of cars. I appreciate all of them, no matter what. Here we go, guys. An older one here. This is probably from the mid 80s. I say 86 or 7 again, like the Cord. But I had this card. I remember my grandfather picking this up when I was with him. We were going shopping. He needed some 2x4s, and we were going up the street, and he had to go pick up, I believe he had to pick up some medication from a drugstore. It's long gone now, but I remember getting one of these. I was in a little classic phase with the white walls for a while back in the 80s, mid 80s, and saw this Cadillac. And I don't ever think, I think this is actually the first one I ever picked up. I think I had the silver and purple one. I don't know why, but I had it. I mean, I'd still pick it up today if I saw it, but it's not one I'd like on that one list where I want to get it now. So it if it ever shows up at the right time, right place, it might end up in the collection. But anyways, I love this blue and the dark blue fenders. That just really look good. And it's kind of crazy how this is kind of the a limousine where the driver is in the front, of course, and you got your uppity up in the back with the luggage rack type deal in the boot, and 2 spare tires on the fenders. I like the headlights. That's cool. The grill looks really good. Love that classic look. But yeah. 88, so yeah, 89 collector series. So still need to find me a Rolls Royce. I don't have one yet for the collection, but man, looking at the back of this card was actually, must have sat like on it's never been punched. So I guess they had like at Big Lots, they have those display boxes, and they had them in there. Never saw that in town, though. Not here. The only thing I ever saw that was kind of on that lines is the Matchbox cars, where they actually had them in the boxes, and they had that little rotating display on the counter. That was cool. Still didn't really make me buy a Matchbox. I'd never get them once in a while. I mean, I've had a couple Corgi cars. I've had all kinds of cars. I don't even know the brands of them. I just know I had some. If I see them, then I would remember, like Majorette. I think I had some of those. You know, on and on and on. But here's another variation of the square body, which apparently is doing the Carolina deal almost a little bit. Tilt a little bit in the back. Maybe it's just weighed down with all the salt. Well, there's no salt, just imaginary salt or something in the back, anyways. But yeah, it's the Ecology Recycle Center. So I guess we're scooping up plastic bottles and what's not in the front. But yeah, it's in that like Dayglow yellow. I don't know how much longer this one stayed around. I know they did get a final edition or final casting eventually. A couple years, I think another 10 years later it did. But it didn't have the snow plowing on that one. It looked just like that other one I had. But yeah, there you go. There's another one. All right, so here we're going into some other variations. These are some of the cars I really liked. Parking plate. He had this up there on his site, and I saw it. And I was like, man, I had that one time. I was like, wouldn't mind having it again. Now, also, the parking plates use the same cube as the, I think the license plate cars for the America and the Demolition Man series. So, you know, if you ever were missing that piece, you could probably either, you know, find one that's similar from the Demolition set or the America 50 States set. So, little tidbit, you probably already knew that, but why not? I like to share information I have. But yeah, this is a nice set. I mean, every car was different. They had different paint schemes. You know, they had their protector plate, which is cool, and then they were stackable. So that was a cool little feature. I did like that. I had the Mustang. I think I had the Cobra, and this one. I think I had the T-Bird. I had the Vet. I want to say there was a Lambo Coutage in that set. No, there was not. There's a Porsche and there was a Ferrari. Maybe I had the Ferrari. I had the 57. Don't think I had the Camaro. I might have had the Porsche. I don't know. I don't think I had the 300. I know I had the Vet and I had the Chevy. But anyways, yeah. I mean, look at that. That's cool. I mean, cool features like that, right? I mean, they still do stuff similar to that. But yeah, I just that one I picked up from the guy, thought it was awesome. So that was another one. And then yeah, here we go, another blast from the past. And like I said, I don't know why, but I'm on some type of Aerostar kick. I thought this one was cool. The flip outs. Look at that long card, man. Just like the parking plate card. But look at that. It's cool. TV Stunt Team. Firestones. Sort of similar. Of course, I think the pizza, yeah, it's white too, so probably didn't have to do much there. But see, the casting, it's gone. They've changed it, of course, because this one was a flip out. This one, of course, they did away with it. And it sits on here differently. See that? They actually completed the casting in the center. I guess that's where they started from right there, because I have no clue what. Yeah, see, that's all. That's, wow, look at it. It's on the back side. Oh, never mind. I just now realized that the car is facing the other direction. My fault. Let's do this. This will get rid of my confusion. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Well, still a little bulb right there. I guess that's where they actually started filling in. But yeah, cool. Little base alternation there, you know, change. They just fixed that and boom, turn in the regular main line. Okay, put that back down here. And then here's the Stunt Team again. The flip out's pretty cool card. Pay less, $229, and I did not pay that. So, I mean, I probably could have, but if I was really wanted it, which I did want it, but you know, anyways, I know I didn't pay that price for this. But yeah, there's the 4 cars that are in it. I know that one I've seen in mainline. It's a white and pink deal. This thing I've never seen, and I don't think that one ever got in here, like a 280 Nissan. And this one kind of reminds me of a cross between a Malibu and a Pontiac Bonneville when it was still for rear-wheel drive. Or not Bonneville, maybe it was the Le Mans. I gotta kind of check that again on that. I'm not for sure. But yep. Then I found he had this, the pink MR2. I'm not gonna pull it all the way out. It's still sealed in the package. It's pretty cool. Some type, I think it was a toothpaste or some type of promotion. Got the chrome lights up front, which I guess are supposed to be just be reflections of the lights. What else we got here? Oh yeah, 25th anniversary 57 T-Bird. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to cut this quick. But yeah, pretty nice. Sorry, not pulling out of the package, but you'll see it another time when it's out. but you can see it pretty good. I just picked up the Zender in this same type of livery, but I thought this was pretty cool. Metal body with plastic base. They did crazy amount of chromage on this thing. I like the red interior. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah. I forgot something else I didn't show you all. All right, let's see here. Well, I showed you the orange Camaro, because I think one's got a gray interior and the other one's got a blue. But yeah, here's the thin body 59 Cadillac, which that looks good. Pretty decent. Sorry, I'm not pulling these all the way out of the plastic because I'm getting ready to put this stuff right back up because I'm getting ready to leave. But yeah, nice little flake on that charcoal metallic red interior. This is probably one of my favorite variations of this than the first one. They did white, which was pretty cool. I liked it too. I got one. I think they did one in lavender color too, which pretty close to the original color. When I saw one in the car show the other day, it was a 61, but I was like, well, pretty sure that color carried over for a couple more years, or they just changed it, name or whatnot. Probably didn't do that either. Probably just stayed the same. Yeah, get in there. This dang gone boat. I can't get it in the package. There we go. Picked up this T-Bird. It's from a 5-pack, but I saw it and I was like, that'd be cool to have in this standard. It's got the small wheels all the way around. Oh well, guess I'm gonna pull it a little bit, but I love that motif on there. I think they updated the body style on this too, because I don't remember that bottom being like that, the fascia. That should be flushed or coming down, but they designed it like that. But it's still a nice little car, like stock car, show car, I guess you would call it. Alright, what we got next? Okay. Wow, this is going longer than I thought it was. I was going to try to do this fast, but once you start talking about cars, you get me talking, I'll start trying to talk about my past and all that stuff. That's about collecting. But here's the 58 Chevy Corvette, which was a one-off deal with the trim on here. That was a 1 year only. And I'm pretty sure the 58 was a Luber, so this might be 59. Let's just call it 58 right now. Yep, 58. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Sorry, like I said, I'm not pulling this out of the bag. It's just going to be more of a pain in the butt. I can show you better too. I think hood opens. So. And it's got headlights. Boom. No tail lights. Oh well. Still, I love that color on there. It looks good. It's out of a 5-pack. Pretty sure of it. And I think this custom Vet's out of the same 5-pack. But you know what? I wouldn't mind having a couple loose cars. Don't bother me one bit. We got 2 more cars, and then I'm going to cut this and hope y'all watch a little bit. Give you something to have playing in the background or whatnot. But here's a metallic, silver metallic late 90s, or late 80s, early 90s Vet. Sorry. Nice red interior with the Hot Wheel logo on the back. Apparently it's a custom because it's a ZR1 and they never made a convertible ZR1 in this body style, unless it was a prototype. But they did a good job on this car. It looks clean. I mean, this body style, if they do the paint style right on this, to me, it's awesome. It's golden in my book, but sometimes they don't. So like that white one, it's okay. It just kind of screams 90s to me, which is cool because I had it. It kind of takes me back to those days when I was younger and collecting. So 2 more cars and then I'm getting off here, guys. So he also had a couple nice collectible cars. He had this, the limited edition from 2025 or 25 anniversary set, the Fat Fender 40. It's the 40s Ford. I like the packaging. Package's in good shape. I didn't realize that was on the bottom of that now. Huh. So that, and you know, in celebration of the 25th anniversary of Hot Wheels cars, Mattel is proud to present the first collector car ever sold directly by Mattel. This limited edition classic car sports Real Rider tires and is one of only 7,000 produced. We hope this collectible holds an esteemed place in your collection as it does to ours, and you believe it or not, it will. This is nice. I didn't even realize this was on here. Wow. Huh. And then they give you a little bit of a detail here. Collecting Hot Wheels is fun and can be profitable too. So look at this, guys. Hot Wheels is saying that stuff. Mattel is telling you. With some of the rarer models selling up to $1,000, which that is low on some cars now, but from what I see online. For more information on Hot Wheels collecting, call this number, and you can start buying them high dollar cars. Yeah, buddy. But cool. Mine's kind of in the middle of the road there. I like that. I bought it because I love the car. I didn't know that crap was on there. Stuff. I'm sorry, not crap stuff. Look at the ancient hair in there. You see that? You all see that? That is ancient nose hair, I bet. Yummy. And the last one, the 56 Chevy Stepside, which it doesn't say 56, but it's what it is. It's from the Toy Club. Look at that. I guess that might be glue. Let's just call that glue, because unless this is the same guy that did that one, or person. Sorry, person. Let me reframe me saying that. But that's nice. Look at the Goodyears on that. The old gold custom wheels, because I don't know what brand those are. Same as those I see. Actually, these might not. These might have those little spokes. Nope. It's just got the lug nuts in there. But still, either way you look at it, they're nice. I kind of like this packaging. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's from the Toy Club Limited Collector's Edition. I guess I can read it back. Mattel is proudly present the second Hot Wheels sold exclusive by Mattel's. Wow. By Mattel's Toy Club stores. This limited edition Stepside sports the Real Rider rubber tires and is one of 7,000 produced, which they don't number this one, but that's cool. Don't mind the rain. Here we go again, advertising that, still saying that, you know, rare models can sell up to 7,000, or 1,000. And some people probably try to sell for 7,000. Not this one, but, you know, other ones. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you my collection of what I bought recently. This is no mail call. This is just a purchase I bought online. Sorry for the long video, but when you got this much stuff and you got a lot to say, I guess, you know, you're just going to have to roll with the punches and hopefully you like it. But this is what I got, guys. Hopefully when I get the new place, I can start popping these up on the wall, but I'm still collecting. I can't do any customizing right now because I can't finish anything because I really don't have the area to do it in. So, but yeah, this is what I had to show you all. So, y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. If you want to, you know, comment, cool, whatever. If not, thanks for watching anyways. You all have a good day. This is Ryan from Old Dude Diecast telling you all, have a good day. Laters.